Hey guys, welcome back. It is once again your host with the least, Manny. Last time we were continuing on Maria's sort of little adventure. This all takes place before the main story, before James heads into town. So it's kind of interesting, but it's um it's something. It's something. It kind of speaks for itself a little bit, just because it's so strange and it's kind of a unique thing. I don't think a lot of games do this very often. When it comes to giving side stories that have more than there's some substance to this that might not pop out to you on the first playthrough, but I really do like this one as much as I don't think it's fully necessary to the main game. It's it's really interesting just to see what's up here. And what is up here is I'm just tearing through these monsters because I just absolutely despise how they sound. And so, yeah. Yeah, if you're coming direct from the last episode, yeah, again, I apologize for not uh having a lot of new content as of late. In terms of anything aside from Silent Hill 2. Now it's unlocked, huh? Fun, fancy that. Okay. Yeah, shit's just been kind of difficult for me, and I don't mean it in like a too terrible kind of way. Like I'm not on a personal level, I'd say I'm pretty okay, but it's just I don't have a lot that I can use to sort of up the quality of these Let's Plays right now. Doesn't mean I can't get there in the future because you know what? That's a start, right? And you know, aside from imposter syndrome and aside from just feeling generally disillusioned with a lack of immediate progress, like anyone, I guess this is the necessary hurdle I have to go through in order to improve. I mean, even on just a personal level, I'm not very good at speaking into myself unprompted like a lot of LPers do. I use a lot of ums and ahs and uhs and that kind of speaking even as a former theater kid is a little strange at first, and so I'm working on it, and it's not like a self-deprecating thing, of course, but I'm just this is where I start, and I wanted to start as soon as I could just because I wanted to get something out there. I've been feeling a little disillusioned with myself, with the pandemic and everything, and just everything going on in the world. And I'm not making too much money at my current job, and I just moved, so that just kind of burned through my finances. So, oh, and I got two whole kids to feed, not human, of course, but two whole two whole babies. But we're doing it, and I'm really just grateful to be in my home and able to talk to you guys and able to get this out here and even make a steady income, even though it's not as much as I want it to be. And I have a good support network with family and friends, and you know sometimes you just gotta feel these things out. Sometimes you just gotta feel through them and think about what you're feeling, think about why, and just kind of appreciate the things that you got. So, anyway, lost memories. I have the strongest trust, you may even call it faith, in the miracle called resurrection of the dead. Upon the hill where the light descended, the beast intoned his song with words of blood, drops of mist, and the vessel of night. The grave became an open field. The people wept in fear and joy at the reunion, but my faith in the salvation of uh so I don't think this is correct. I think it's supposed to be like um Chuchilbara na Paba. Um I believe it's like very old indigenous Mexican, so I think I got the pronunciation down, but anyone wants to correct me on that, please do. Salvation of Chuchilbara did not waver. It is also spoken of in the ancient legends. The original worshippers did not believe that death was the end, but that it was simply the path by which the deceased returned to nature. They also believed the process was reversible. There's something imprinted towards the bottom of the page. Did Ernest write this? What could it mean? Blood equals red, mist equals white, night equals black. So this is kind of interesting, especially because we are slowly uncovering Ernest's journey through Maria. Why Maria has to be the one to go through it, I'm not so sure, but
Do you know a little girl named Amy?
Why do you ask me that?
This letter. To my dearest daddy. It's from a girl named Amy Baldwin. Your daddy?
Yes. Where'd you find that?
Up in the attic.
Oh. What a fool! Now, when it's too late, I finally understand why. Why she was there. Why she was holding that empty envelope when she fell.
Ernest. Amy. She isn't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I reminded you.
No need to apologize. You didn't remind me. I've never forgotten. Maria, some things we forget, and some things we can never forget. It's funny. I'm not sure which one is sadder. It's been 10 years, but I still.
Ernest. I'm sorry. I didn't know.
No, it's fine. Maria, that letter.
I'll leave it here.
Thanks. Maria? So you must be. That's why. That's why you could see me.
Huh?
So perhaps that means that I can hope for a miracle as well.
What do you mean?
In the apartment next door, there's a bottle containing a white liquid. I don't know exactly where it is, but I know it's in there somewhere. I must have it.
You want me to get it for you?
Please.
Why don't you just get it yourself?
If I could, believe me, I would. But I...
Wait?
I'll open the stairway door.
Ernest, do you really believe it will work?
I don't know.
Well, that's okay. I don't mind fighting for an impossible cause. Anyway, it beats just giving up and doing nothing.
Maria, thank you.
Okay. I guess we have our mission. Oh, man. I think I'll leave this here. Oh, jeez. That's why I love this game, though. It's because I'm able to feel things out. And, you know, it's just... I mean, you've all been following me this... all this time, and I don't have a map of this area. It's just that... as much of a fucking downer as this game can be, it's so good at forcing you to feel things, and just... it's very heartfelt. Amy Baldwin, she was loved too much by God. 7 years was not enough time. Oh, man. Yeah. It's just like... I get so fucking terrified of this game, but I always find myself coming back to it because I get to feel all these things if I don't have any other outlet to do so. I get to just... I find it very therapeutic, I guess, if I didn't have another word for it. And it makes me all the more comfortable to say things like, you know, talk about what I got going on in my life right now and how honestly it's not that great, but I'm managing, and you know, compared to what these characters have to go through, good God, you know, keep out of Haunted Mansion. That is even as a joke, you know, I would definitely steer clear of the mansion as soon as I see something like this. Yeah, this game fucking gets to me. This game so gets to me. You know what? I think I might try my hand at some super old fucking games. You know, some games that are beloved, right? Well, I guess games that are beloved, but you know, I wanna be able to explore some shit that I might have missed in my childhood, and I want to be able to... oh, please. I want to be able to also play things that won't make my computer just die when I record it. And maybe it's my own recording software that isn't the best when it comes to what I'm trying to do. Because I'm also only working on one screen, so like whenever I whenever I start and finish recording, it's always I have to quickly push the recording button in OBS and then quickly go back to the tab or window that contains the game. Yep, here it is. I got the white liquid. I actually think I might be almost done with this. Yep, and here's this save point. I might be almost done with this scenario. I thought it might have been longer. Yep. Yep. All I know is that there is an end credit sequence. There is an end credit sequence that has like music in it and everything, and I know that when we reached the ending last time, the music wasn't helpful when it came to hearing me speak, so I really hope it's better this time. I did fiddle around with audio settings in general, so yeah, working on this shit, and I find it really fun, actually. Like, there is no, well, I shouldn't say there is none, but there's not a lot of tedium, at least when it comes to, uh, like, making up for my enjoyment of when I do this. Because I really do enjoy doing this. I really, really do. And I just... Yeah, do I wish things were easier? Yeah, I do. But that's just not the reality here. Like, I gotta work at it, and I know that that's something that I am... It's either that or nothing. And, you know, whatever, right? That's the way the cookie crumbles, y'all, and I just... It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while. And even if I run out of things to do and run out of things to play, you guys can count that I'll be back. You guys can count that I'll be back someday and ready to give you guys some more of the spooky stuff, some more of the feels stuff, if that's what you're into. But I'm talking as if that's an absolute end, right? But you know, I guess I'm just dramatic like that.
Thank you, Maria. That's the only item I couldn't get myself. By the time I found out about it, I could no longer leave this house. So long.
Yes, but will...
Maria, the gods are here. You know it too. You were born in this town.
I'm not sure God is the right word.
Do you believe in fate?
Not really.
That's fine then.
Ernest, can I open this?
This is a dead end. There's nothing beyond here.
I know. So, what if I had said I believed in fate?
That James. He's a bad man.
James... Yes. I know.
He's looking for the you that isn't you.
Because he's kind? Do you know something?
Yes. Maria, you're...
Anyway, that's just what you think. You don't really know anything. That's fine.
Okay.
James.
Mary? No, you're not.
Do I look like your girlfriend? My name is Maria.
Yeah, so. Whew. Yeah. What can I say? I mean, I guess we got a better look at what the whole supernatural deal is with the town as a whole, because the first and third games are definitely more about like the cult and like why the town is the way it is with certain people, and it's just like Ernest being an apparition and Mary being able to see him because she's also like a creation of the town is just like it's a little, it's interesting to think about that kind of thing in a game that is very detached from like the original premise of the first game, and aside from the later games that are like trying hardcore to emulate the feeling that 2 did, like Homecoming and Downpour. I'm sorry if those are your favorites. They're really, really bad. But like, nothing has really been able to emulate this kind of horror, or rather, like, emotional impact that this game gave on top of the horror that it's trying to make. Because it's like, this was very, very unique, and it wasn't too well received at first. Mostly because it didn't have that many ties to the original premise, I guess. But this was really interesting, and I guess who else but Maria to be able to convey that sort of story to, even though it wasn't wholly about her, it was about Ernest for the most part, and she was just kind of discovering what the things, discovering the things that are just like going on implicitly through doing these little side quests with Ernest. And Ernest's daughter is just so sad. It's just like, it's such a real kind of horrible thing that a person can go through, and I'm getting a little choked up just thinking about it too, because it's just like, you know, this is something that some parents had to go through, and it's horrible. It really is. And, oh, man. This game's real, y'all. We have more credits that I can talk over. I really, really hope this audio isn't too bad. If it is, I guess I'm just gonna have to keep playing around with settings, because, yeah. You know, I actually just thought of a game I could play. It's not exactly horror, but it's one that I think I tried to stream once, and I think it worked for the most part. It's super low graphical commitment, but I actually have a good feeling about it, and it's not horror. It is not horror. It's actually like super, super chill, but I think it'll be a good one. I think it'll be a really, really good one to go through. Yeah. Okay. Hey, we're having mid-recording revelations here. Okay, alright. I like that. I'm not gonna tell, though. I want to keep it a secret until I have something concrete to show you. It's my belief that I like to go about things in a way that I don't like to talk about what I want to do. I more so like to talk about the things that I have done, and that incentivizes me to actually do it, because or else I just won't get to at all. And as someone who obviously enjoys talking, I think that would be just the best way to go about things. But yeah, so that's Silent Hill 2 in the first playthrough. That is the first earnest playthrough, no pun intended. And Born from a Wish, which gives us a little bit more about Maria and what her whole deal is and whatnot. So I'm really just like, I'm looking forward to these new endings. I really, really am, because the in-water ending is just like, yeah, oh well. there's my time. Took me like 49 minutes to just get through that shit, so. Okay, so Cool. Okay, so before I just completely end recording session for today, if any of you guys are sticking around from just like my previous videos, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Like I saw that I gained 6 new subscribers over the last couple days, and that's so exciting. Thank you so much. I know some of you are my friends in the IRLs. So thank you. Thank you so much. You know who you are. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And just like, you know, share if you want, like if you want, comment if you want, subscribe if you want. Just know that if you do, it makes me feel real good. It gives me the good brain chemicals to do so. So thanks. Thanks so much. And I'm going to go ahead and turn on the AC because it's an old AC unit and it's so fucking loud, but I can't turn it on during recording, so I try to only record 1 hour per day, but shit's just gonna have to change in the meantime, and I just hope things get a bit cooler where I am. Alright, well, thanks. I really appreciate it. Doing all this has really just been very good for me. I feel a lot better about just general things when I'm just able to talk them out, and I'm just... Thank you. I really appreciate it. Alright, well, enough of this. I'm gonna go pet my rabbits. Thank you guys. For real this time, and have a good one. Bye-bye.